Hello Aries, and welcome to Looking Glass Letterbox. This is the general reading for Aries for November of 2019. And again, it is general, so it may not connect for all of you, but hopefully there's something helpful or interesting that you can take with you to consider as we move into November and into Scorpio season at the end of the month, coming out of Libra season, which is right now. It's where we're taking time to consider the big picture, get a lay of the land, evaluate and restructure and rebalance and bring things into a state of harmony and equilibrium so that we can move confidently forward into the end of the year. And then Scorpio season is about the transformation, is about the becoming of the next evolution of ourselves and working with the next evolution of the opportunities and the potential and the situations that are going to be approaching us through the end of the year and into next year. So that's very exciting. So for Aries, we're going to begin here with your notes from the universe on love and connection. In Aries, you're being watched by loving eyes. What if you're actually an ancient gladiator of love and joy who agreed to visit Earth during these primitive years to spark some new thinking, share a few smiles, and help others discover they too are awesome? Just saying, the universe. Beautiful. All right. Excuse me. So, what if you approached moving forward into this transformative season, into the becoming of the next version of yourself, in a way that you're experiencing and interacting with it as if you've never seen it before, as if the whole world is brand new, as if every opportunity for potential and initiation and development and evolution is available to you. So I think this is about expanding your vision of what's possible, expanding your vision of perception and perspective. And that's beautiful. That's a glorious way to move into a new realm of experience. All right, and also you're being watched by loving eyes. So there are people that admire you, there are people that support you, there are people who are interested in the things that you're doing and the way that you're doing them, and appreciate all of your efforts and who you are and how you're moving forward in your own life. So that's lovely. That's inspirational. And this is the universe has my back. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Lovely. All right, so changing your mind about the world you see, that's also connected to what if you're an ancient alien gladiator plopped down into this reality to make everything a little bit more interesting, everything a little bit more fascinating, everything a little bit more new for everyone. And when you lean on your certainty and faith, being comfortable with who you are, what you're capable of, the vision that you have of how you want to move forward, and the confidence that you have in being yourself and exemplifying that person moving forward in life can also be world changing, not just changing your vision and your view or perspective of the world, but also changing the world's perspective and vision of you. Beautiful. All right, at the end of October, moving into November, all right, we have independence, we have actualization, we have a point of fruition of attaining autonomy, of appreciating the abundance that you've produced independently, and being in a space of comfort and being in a space to appreciate what you have achieved to this point. That's beautiful, and reflecting upon that as we move into November, which is the 10 of Pentacles. All right, so establishment. So autonomy, actualization, independence, comfort, splendor, into abundance and establishment, and that first level of that level of achievement, of attainment, not just for yourself independently, but within your community, within your family, within your workplace, within whatever systems that you are connected to and are a part of. This is about being and achieving a position of value and significance in the exchange of all of that abundant energy. Excellent. Whoever this is connecting with, well done. Well done, you. And then at the end of the month, glorious. You have a vibrant month ahead of you, a vibrant Scorpio season. That's fantastic. The Lovers. So some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. Lovers is the card of Gemini. But this is also coming into union, coming into connection. So an opportunity may be presented to you that is going to expand the achievement of this establishment into realms that you had not expected were possible at this point, you know? So there may be an opportunity that's going, like a serendipitous, synchronistic surprise opportunity that's going to be placed in your path that you are going to be in a prime position to engage with and to accept that opportunity to reach a new level of growth and the next echelon of establishment and development and evolution. That's fantastic. And 6 is the point of reciprocation. So it's not just what you are plugging into the system, what you are contributing. It's also about what you are receiving back from that system. It's a reciprocating exchange of energy. That's beautiful. This is your animal spirit card, and that is Cobra. All right, so focused energy, mesmerizing quality. So again, you're being watched by loving eyes. You are, for whoever this is for, you are attracting some attention for all the right reasons. Because all of the right reasons here. You're attracting a whole lot of attention and sort of mesmerizing and fascinating in what you're doing at the moment. The Cobra is also about being a student of life. So that calls back to, what did it say? Sparking some new thinking. Sharing a few smiles and helping others discover they are truly awesome. So the rejuvenation of the vision, of the potential, of experience that is available moving forward. The Cobra energy is about being a student of that, looking at it with fresh eyes, looking for the things that you haven't learned yet, that you don't have experience with. When this is out of balance, when you're feeling a little bit too big for your britches or a little bit egocentric, that's a signal to come back into balance and to appreciate all of those achievements that you have made and all of that establishment that you did do, because that took effort. It took long-term effort. It took a lot of drive and determination and focus and energy to achieve that, and that's no small feat. But when you're feeling like perhaps you know all there is to know, if you have that thought going through November, look around and make sure, look around for all of those things that you don't know, all of those avenues that you didn't travel down, all of those opportunities and options that you could plug into this system that you've created and come into connection with to bring it to even further abundance and further fruition. So the Cobra represents a teacher or a guardian. So it's about watching, being present, being ever protecting and being ever loving. So watching with generosity and watching with gratitude. And it's also about developing your inner wisdom and your inner teacher and manifesting externally with that vision, with the vision of your inner awareness and your inner wisdom, while also being aware that there are still new discoveries to be made. The world and the universe is a miraculous place, and there's more things to see than can ever be seen. There are more books to be read than can ever be read. So there's still so much abundant and rich potential for even further development and further evolution that is available to you. And if you start tapping into that at a point of connection and establishment and acquisition, that whoever this is for, that you're at right now, that's going to, it's remarkable, the levels of growth and manifestation that can be the result of doing that, of tapping into those things and applying all of that new discovery to all of the wisdom and the knowledge and the ability that you already have. That's remarkable. All right, so now we have your Enchanted Map Oracle, and you have gotten One Ring Circus. All right, so One Ring Circus is you are capable and competent, clearly, for whoever this is for. Excruciatingly competent. Independence is very important to employ as you're moving forward with this card, you know, embracing your independence. And if others don't if there are others who aren't able to see the vision or understand how to apply the resources that you have or that you need, you are capable of bringing all of those things into alignment and making that happen, capable of moving forward with assurance, because you're particularly capable and competent in moving through Scorpio season, through this transformation period, through the end of October into the end of November. So another aspect of the One Ring Circus is that it's important, with all of this attention that you're attracting and all of this marvelous, remarkable, resplendent manifestation that you are producing, there are going to be some people that are going to try to cross some boundaries and get in between you and what it is that you're trying to do, or influence or attach themselves to what it is that you're trying to do, in a what's the word I'm looking for? In a sneaky sort of way, to sort of siphon off some of all of this goodness you're creating and all of this potential that you're manifesting and acting within. There might be some shadowy figures in the periphery that are going to try to encroach upon and take some of this goodness that you're generating for themselves, you know, without being an equitable partner within that scenario. So it's important to maintain healthy boundaries when this card shows up as well. So because you're wildly capable in manifesting in what it is that you're creating, remember that when you're doing that, you got to have some healthy boundaries so that people then can't move in and try to take advantage of those situations and of those scenarios, because you're busy doing this. So healthy boundaries will help to prevent those negligible influences from sort of shifting in on your domain and all of this gloriousness that you're producing. All right, so, and then also healthy boundaries and secure in the sense of yourself and comfortable in your own skin and being who you are and showing up in the world as yourself and allowing yourself to evolve further into who that is with confidence. And then also aligning yourself with people who reflect back at you all of this goodness that you are generating. You want to surround yourself with people that are doing the same, people that have that, you know, same sense of vision, not an identical vision to yours, but that sense of envision, that sense of exploration and discovery and generation and genuine, authentic investment in creating something, you know, remarkable and valuable for more than just themselves, for their community, for their family, for their whatever situation, whatever system or machine that is important for them to be a valuable part of. You want to align yourself with people who are exemplifying the attributes that you are, and then that also will help to protect your boundaries from encroaching individuals that may try to interrupt what it is that you're trying to do here as well. Gorgeous. All right. And now we have a situation that some of you may be dealing with, and that's the Page of Swords. So there's some information that is coming your way. There's some information that is coming your way, or a message that's coming to you, or some information that you are going to acquire along the way. Page of Swords is a message, and it is in communications, because swords is our thoughts and our communications and our decisions and everything that's happening up in the airspace. And so the situation is you're going to receive some information or have some information available to you that you may not be sure quite what to do with at first. Okay, because the page is a young energy. It's not quite adept. It's not quite experienced with this particular sort of information. So this is a problem that may exist within that space. All right, and taking up the sword and knowing what to do with it. All right, because the Ace of Swords is potential, it's initiation, it's clarity of thought, and it's a willingness to take up that sword and either cut away what needs to be released or to charge forward in the direction of what is to be acquired or what is to be attained or achieved. So having this sword, what will help you to know how to apply this information, how to apply this clarity of purpose and decision and alignment, is Empress. Okay. How can this information be applied in the spirit of creation, in the spirit of creating further abundance, in the spirit of manifesting a new level of experience and a new level of establishment, and reinforcing that structure so that it is stable and enriched, because the Empress is about the fertility of that creative energy. So how to further enrich this establishment that you've already achieved, and this self-actualization that you have arrived at, and this connection that you have unified with, how to further enrich that with this new information. All right, so knowing when to wield the sword and how to wield it is in reflection to the creative aspect that will then infuse your situation with. Okay, look at it from a creative standpoint. And again, the Empress is about being confident in yourself and who you are, and being relaxed within that confidence. She's not nervous, she's not concerned, she's not worried, about how things are going to develop, how things are going to come to fruition. She is confident in that the seeds that are planted, when they grow, the return that she gets from them, or what is manifested from that growth, will be of value to apply in another area to further enrich it. All right, so when you receive this message or this information, and you need to seek the clarity to know how to apply this information, possibly look at it through the scope of how will this further enrich or provide additional creative capability or expansion of what it is that I have been working on, of what it is that is already established, and of the potential that this unification and this growth and the reciprocity of that energy allows for. And that's going to be connected to using the Cobra energy in going and looking at the things that you don't know, the things that you don't have experience with, searching out a mentor. The Cobra is a mentor or a teacher. So looking into another area of study to further expand your knowledge and the potential application of not just this information, but all of the information and experience you've acquired along the way. Beautiful, Aries. That's fantastic. That is all I have for you for November. It looks like it is going to be bright and glorious and busy for whoever this is connecting with. I hope that you enjoy yourself. And if you would like to know about any of the decks that I've used in the reading, they're listed in the description. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Pinterest, the links are listed in the description. And if you'd like to book your own personal reading, the link for that is also in the description. If you've enjoyed this, please click the like button. If you'd like to see more of things that I post as I put them up, subscribe, and you'll be notified when new videos are available. And I will see you guys in the December videos. Bye.